Hi guys, so today we're going to finish up talking about sleep disorders. We talked about insomnia already, which is the failure to get enough sleep at night in order to feel rested the next day, and is usually the result of stress. We also talked about sleep apnea, which are frequent interruptions due to the starting and stopping of breathing that can happen multiple times throughout the night and last anywhere from 20 seconds to 2 minutes. That's usually the result of something physical being wrong. Additionally, we wrapped up the last time I saw you talking about narcolepsy, which is suddenly falling asleep or feeling very sleepy all day long. Narcolepsy is very, very uncommon. So next, we're going to talk about nightmares. Nightmares are not considered to be a sleep disorder. They are simply unpleasant dreams. They happen during the REM sleep cycle, usually about twice a month. They're usually fairly brief, but they are easily remembered because they are movie-like in quality and they are usually highly emotional. So nightmares are not considered a sleep disorder, but night terrors are considered to be a sleep disorder. Night terrors are a sleep disruption that involves screaming, panic, or confusion and occurs in stage 4 of sleep. Now, if you remember, there are significant differences between REM sleep and stage 4 sleep. In REM sleep, you have memory of events that occur, your dreams, you're easily awakened, and you have large muscle paralysis, so you can't act out those dreams. With night terrors occurring in stage 4, you have no memory of events when you're awakened, you're difficult to awaken, and you do not have large muscle paralysis. So you have the ability to move about freely. That's where night terrors cause such a problem, because individuals experiencing night terrors can oftentimes be harmful to those who are around them or to themselves. Kicking, punching, strangling, smothering, all kinds of really violent behaviors. But again, they have absolutely no memory of it whenever you awaken them. They're not doing it on purpose. So kids more frequently have night terrors. Night terrors are actually fairly common in children. Usually they last about 15 to 20 minutes long. The person is in a total panic. They may appear to be awake, like their eyes may be open, they may be somewhat responsive to you, but they're not going to actually have any recollection of it the next day. They might scream, they might run around the room, they might sit up, and you can tell that they are truly, truly terrified. However, they're not going to remember it the next day when you ask them about it. So oftentimes night terrors end up being a lot more terrifying for the person who's witnessing it than the person who's having it happen. When it's a kid, if a small child hits you or kicks you, I'm not going to say that it doesn't hurt when a 5-year-old hits you or kicks you, but you can deal with it. What happens, however, whenever it's another adult? And that's when things can become really problematic. The next sleep disorder we're going to talk about is sleepwalking. Sleepwalking also occurs in that stage 4 sleep. So again, no memory, may appear awake, difficult to awaken, and do not have large muscle paralysis. Sleepwalking is relatively harmless. There's this misnomer out there that you shouldn't try to awaken someone who's sleepwalking because they'll be violent. They may only become violent because think about how you feel when you're being awakened from a really, really deep sleep. You're groggy, you're out of it, and you might lash out as a result. The best thing to do for someone who's sleepwalking is to kind of gently guide them back to their bedroom where they are safe. Individuals who sleepwalk have been known to cross busy streets, hop fences, climb ladders, open locked doors, navigate stairs. So it's easy to see why people believe they may be awake. What someone does while sleepwalking, however, they'll have no memory of. So then you come to the question of what if someone commits a crime or violent activity while sleepwalking? In a few instances, sleepwalking has been used, sometimes even successfully, as a defense for murder. We'll get into that more later. The next sleep disorder is sleep talking. Sleep talking also occurs in stage 4 sleep. It is not a truth serum. Just because someone says something while they're sleeping does not mean that what they're saying is valid, accurate, whatever. It may appear as though they are responding when you ask them questions, but they're really not. They are really asleep. Almost everyone talks in their sleep, more so during times of stress and duress. Again, more frequently occurring in children. We don't really consider it to be a sleep disorder until it is incredibly disruptive for the sleep of those around you. And finally, we have sleep eating, which also occurs in stage 4 sleep. Sleep eating, usually the diagnosis for that is when someone has rapid weight gain over a short period of time and has no idea why. Because they're getting up in the middle of the night, they're eating, and usually when you get up in the middle of the night and you're eating while sleep eating, you're eating things that are incredibly bad for you, like candy. There's instances of people eating like sticks of butter, things that you would normally find to be gross and unappealing, you end up eating while you're sleep eating. The best way to discover whether or not someone is actually sleep eating is to have them undergo a sleep study. Again, they will have no memory of doing so, so they don't understand why they're gaining all this weight, yet they are gaining the weight. So I have a couple videos for you that I'm going to attach to this. One deals with an individual who was sleep eating, and the other one is going to be a 60-minute special on sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation is a significant cause of auto accidents and other unfortunate incidences. You are going to have an assignment that deals with the 60 Minutes episode, and I will attach that as well. I hope you all are doing great, and I hope to see you soon.